Next, in the Surangama Sutra, yesterday at the Seattle Temple, we talked about the root of the eyes, the eye faculty. It has the seeing nature. They can see, but the scope is limited. It's not the true wondrous, luminous, true mind, because wondrous, luminous, true mind is unlimited, infinite. Next, it's talking about the ears. So it has the hearing nature, so you can hear. Like when Grandmaster gives Dharma teachings, you can hear the voice. You can hear what kind of voice that is. That's the hearing nature. There's the analogies that he gave, the analogies made by Sakyamuni Buddha about the ears or the hearing nature from the eyes to the ears. Now we're talking about the ears. So Ananda, suppose someone presses two fingers tightly into the ears. Because of the strain on the ear faculty, the sound rises within the head. Both the ear and the strain and manifestation of bodhi appearing as the state of strain. Due to the false dust of movement and stillness, hearing rises in between them. It absorbs this dust-like appearances, and this is called the faculty of hearing. Yet apart from movement and stillness, this hearing has no real substance of its own. Therefore, Ananda, you should know that this hearing does not come from movement or stillness, nor does it arise from the ear faculty, nor is it born from emptiness. Why is this so? When it came from stillness, then it should disappear with movement. There should be no hearing of movement. If it came from movement, then it should disappear with stillness, and there would be no awareness of stillness. If it arose from the ear faculty, then there would be no experience of either movement or stillness, meaning that the faculty of hearing has no inherent nature of its own. If it came from emptiness, once the hearing became established, emptiness no longer be emptiness, and the emptiness could hear itself. What connection does that have to do with your hearing faculty? Therefore, you should understand that the entrance of the ear is ultimately false. It is neither dependent arising or self-arising. It's similar to the eye faculty. It's neither dependent arising nor self-arising. So after the eyes, the ears, and next is the nose. So this analogy used for the ears, closing of your ears, you can hear the sound of your inner organs or the heartbeats. There's some sound, and that's the sound of the blood circulation. Have you ever heard that? If you cover your ears, you would hear such sound. He used this as an analogy, like movement and stillness. So the ears have the nature of hearing, or the faculty of hearing. So when something moves and you hear it, that's called the movement. And if you're alone in a room, very still, very quiet, these are all dusty appearances. This is also called the faculty of hearing. But the true wondrous, luminous, true mind is away from movement and stillness. So the faculty of hearing also has no substance. Whatever you hear has no substance. So what sound do you hear? So you should know that hearing does not come from either movement or stillness, and also does not come from the ear faculty, nor is it from the emptiness. If it came from stillness, then the sound of movement will disappear. If it came from movement, then stillness will disappear. If it arose from the ear faculty, then it's unrelated to the movement or stillness. So whatever you hear has no nature of its own or self-nature. If the sound that you hear comes from empty space, then it's rather impossible, then that would not be the empty space. And it's neither dependent arising or self-arising. I think the ears very difficult to explain. How do you feel? Like earlier at lunch, they played the music, that sound, the song really move, can really touch. The song called Stars. This song artist went to the Shanghai World Expo and sang it there, and he moved many people there, touched many people there. So the ears have the nature of hearing, but it did not come from the sky or from movement or stillness or from your ear faculty or the sense organ. So the analogy showed that it is unrelated to the wondrous luminous true mind. For example, let me give you an example. One night they played that song for Subaru in Japanese called Stars, and told me to remember 4 words, Lula Mutta. They told me to remember Lula Mutta. So I said, what is Lula Mutta? Lula Mutta. I was asked Lian Sheng to check on these words, and these 4 words is to teach you to be in union. I am Rai-08. The title is the eternal star. At first it was the timeless starlight, and now it became the eternal star, and that's good too. But when you hear this Lula Mutta, these 4 words, nobody else heard it. Nobody else around you heard it. Only I heard it. When they played that song at night on my bed, I heard it. And these 4 words, I also heard it. Did I hear it with my ears? No. It manifested in the brain. It appeared in the brain. It's not necessary that someone whispered in your ears. Like when Golden Mother opened my 3rd eye and Golden Mother brought me to the heavens. I was flying in the sky, and then she told me, you are Padma Kumara, the lotus child. Did I hear it with my ears? How come you could hear with your ears in your sleep? How could you fly? You're sleeping. How can you fly? You're dreaming. No, but it's not a dream. That's right. It's not heard with your ears. Lula Mutta is not something that you heard, but it appeared from your brain. Panzalin, please stand up. Give her a microphone. Let me ask you a few questions. Sorry, I suddenly called your name. Do you feel Grandmaster's Dhamma body? Yes. You can feel Grandmaster's Dhamma body. Did you hear with your ears? No. And you also didn't see with your eyes, right? And you did not smell with your nose, right? No. So that's it. It's unrelated to the faculty of the eye, ear, or nose. She felt Grandmaster's Dhamma body just naturally. But it's not naturally occurring, and it's not due to causes or conditions. And she did not see with her eyes, did not hear with her ears, and did not smell it with the nose. Very simple. Just give an example. So what kind of spiritual experiences is that? But it's also not coming out from your brain, but it's just how it is. It is what it is. Just like that. Naturally you would know. But it's not something that you see with your eyes or hear with your ears or smell with your nose. And Grandmaster's Dhamma body is often together with Panziling. And she could perceive it, she could sense it. So this as example is not like you have to cover your ears and you hear your own heartbeat or blood circulation, or you're having a ringing in the ears. Many people came for consultations and this tinnitus is very difficult to cure. And they keep hearing the sound inside, and the sound is not from outside, and you don't like this, the ringing or buzzing or humming sound, noises, and sometimes shrieking very loudly during sleep or before falling asleep. And I told them, since you have this ringing ears or tinnitus, then just be one with it. So it's not something that you want or that you naturally make it happen, and it's not also by the brain, it's not coming from the empty space, it's not by the ears. And only you hear it and nobody else does. Like Panziling knows that Grandmaster's Dhamma body is alongside her, she knows. But the people or friends around her may not necessarily know. So she did not see with her eyes or with her ears or with the nose. And none of the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind, they're all illusory. That's a different kind. Just casually speaking, that cannot be spoken. You just use a feeling, and that's the word lulamuta. You just feel it, like sense it. That's how it is. So when Grandmaster heard that song, they're all illusory. That's a different kind. Just casually speaking, that cannot be spoken. You just use a feeling, I guess. And that's the word lulamuta. You just sense it. That's how it is. When Grandmaster heard that song and hummed that song, as soon as I hum it, everybody said, oh, this song is about the star, sung by the Japanese artist Senji. Can you play it? That song was very, very clear. Senji Tanimura. The song in Japanese called Subaru, just like the car, Subaru. I never paid attention to this song before. He's a singer, composer, and lyricist. So that night, I heard this song for the whole night. They played it the whole night for me. But nobody played this. Nobody's in my room playing this song. So when I got up, I checked what is the name of this song. The title, Star. And they asked me to write book 308, The Eternal Star, or Timeless Star, and then told me to remember the 4 words, Lula Mutta. How would I know what is Lula Mutta? I don't know about this song either. It turned out that this song is very famous. It's been sung by many famous singers. So did you hear it with your ears? If I heard it with ears, then it would be heard throughout the house. But Simu did not hear, other people didn't hear. Only I heard it, and so I did not hear it with my ears. And the sound also did not come from the empty space or the sky. That's just how it is. So I heard the song for the whole night. So I wrote book 308. I just did the title, The Eternal Star. So many things that experiences, it's not from the spiritual experiences or sensations, did not come from the sky, did not arise naturally, did not arise due to any causes or conditions. So Sakyamuni Buddha used this analogy. And Banziling also knew that Grandmaster's Dhamma body is there, but not seen by the eyes or heard by the ears. So it's just some kind of intuition or spiritual sense, resonance, perception That's the meaning of the Surangama Sutra. Everybody should understand.